Hi Aquarius, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-September love reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. And for those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge in the gap spread. And the way it works is we'll look at the past energies, present energies, and future energies between you and your main love interest. And once we get through all that, we'll pull some oracle cards for some additional insight. That's where the bridge in the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Cosmic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have Magic. So this is the equivalent of the Magician in traditional tarot. And to me, this says that you guys probably felt a really strong pull toward this person in the past, and I feel like you guys might have had a lot of confidence around the connection as well. Alright, past energy on their side, we have a few cards. We have the Ace of Cups, the Hanged Man, excuse me, the Moon, and the Magician. So seeing these cards, I feel like this is saying, especially given that they also have the Magician on their side like you did, but with the Ace of Cups, the Hangman, and the Moon, I feel like this is saying that they might have felt that pull initially as well, but I feel like they might have really taken a lot more time to really process emotionally, like, okay, should I really pursue this or not, so I feel like they ended up in the same place as you did, but it just might have taken them longer to get there. All right, present position on your side, we have Oppression. So this is actually the equivalent of the Tower in traditional tarot. And if we look at the facial expression she has there, she definitely looks like she's pretty disappointed, right? Going through a bit of a tough stretch. Well, I won't focus right now, but there we go. And we see the stormy waters in the background, so I could just be saying that you're going through a tough time emotionally right now. Now, for some of you, it might not even be directly related to this connection, but I feel like it is impacting the connection. But yeah, it looks like you guys are going through a bit of a rough stretch right now. All right, present energy on their side, we have the Prince of Wands. So this is the equivalent of the Knight of Wands in traditional tarot, and that's usually Sagittarius energy, but as we do see in this deck, it's actually Leo symbolism. But with this energy here, it could just be saying that they might not necessarily know how to deal with the energy that you're going through right now. So let's say if you shut down emotionally, right, they might be the type to kind of take it personally, thinking that it's directly related to them. Like I said, for some of you, it could definitely be directly related to them, but the more you're looking at these energies, I feel like it might not directly be related to them, just something else you could be going through right now. But yeah, so that could be one of those things where, especially if you didn't necessarily express to them what you were going through, I feel like this is saying that they might not be the first to jump in to ask how you're feeling, right, and all those things. So that's what I see there. All right, future energy on your side, we have the Nine of Arrows. So looks like you could still be going through a bit of anxiety, some tough energy in the future, but here if we see that symbolism of the angel in the background, looks like they're trying to hand her an arrow, right? Which the arrows to me, of course, represent communication. And we see the 8 arrows on the wall there pointed toward their direction. So you could just start to get signs and synchronicities kind of leading you to reach out to this person. But for whatever reason, it looks like there could still be some hesitation on your part to do so. All right, future energy on their side, we got a few cards again. We have the 3 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, the Prince of Pentacles. Oh, I thought there was another one in there, but yeah. So seeing these cards, the 3 of Wands with the 8 of Pentacles. So the 3 of Wands is usually an energy of waiting for your ships to come in, right? It's usually not necessarily being proactive, just kind of waiting for things to come your way. Now, with the 8 of Pentacles energy, I feel like this is saying that they are willing to work on the situation, right? But for whatever reason, they could just be feeling like the ball's in your court for whatever reason. And then with the Prince of Pentacles, again, I feel like they would actually put in some effort toward building a connection up, but they just might be really slow to do so. So funny enough, similar to what I got from them in the past, where, like I said, it feels like you guys might have been feeling the pull immediately in the connection, whereas for them, they might have felt it as well, but it took them a long time to actually take action toward it. Kind of see that same energy from them in the future too. So, they might feel things, but I feel like they might take a really long time to process them before they actually feel confident moving forward on something. All right, bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Six of Cups. So yeah, for a lot of you, this could be a reconnection for sure. Maybe it's even the retrograde that just started that's bringing this connection back around for some of you. But what always stands out to me with the artwork for this particular Six of Cups is that we see the Four Cups on one side of the stream and then the Two Cups with the two people, right? So this could just be saying you guys might have gone through a stretch of a separation within the connection, and with the Four Cups there that could represent that energy that when you were apart, you might have found that there was some disappointment around the other connections that you might have come across during that time, and you just feel like you're better off with this person, right? And bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Two of Cups. So yeah, this is definitely a pretty romantic energy here. It's usually pretty early on, right? The early stages of a connection with the Two of Cups, but it looks like they definitely do feel that connection for sure. Like I said, for whatever reason, it seems like in general, this person seems to take their time when it comes to actually um, processing their feelings to the point where they feel comfortable taking action on them. So that's what I see with that. All right, next we'll see what we get from the Oracle cards. First, we'll see what we get from the Aqua Moonlight deck. And what I'm going to be looking for here is unspoken messages from you to them and from them to you. And I did pre-shuffle this deck, but I'm going to be looking for jumpers here. And if I shuffle for a while without anything coming up, I'll just put the deck down and we'll pull cards that way. So let's see what we get. Oh, almost that one there. All right, and that doesn't want to go back in the deck. And now let's see what we get from them to you. All right, and we got that one there. So put the deck down. All right, so on your side, we have sorry. It says, please accept my apology so we can move past this. So interesting. I didn't necessarily see a conflict, but maybe for some of you, this is just like I said, you guys could be going through something. For a lot of you, I still feel like it's separate from this connection, but maybe you might feel that, okay, maybe you didn't leave on the best terms, right, to process whatever the situation was. So maybe that's why you feel like you need to come forward with an apology. And that could be why that Nine of Arrows energy is there too, right, where like I said, you might even be getting signs and synchronicities to reach out to this person, but for whatever reason, there could be a little bit of a hesitancy to do so. And on their side, we have choice. It says, I'm trying to make a very difficult decision, and it involves you. So yeah, if nothing else, to me, this emphasizes what I was saying there, where it seems like this person takes a really long time to process things, right, before they actually take action towards something. So I definitely do see there's a potential there for the connection to be repaired. Like I said, I don't necessarily see exactly what took place to cause the separation that you guys had, but obviously, maybe for some of you, you did do something that directly did impact the connection, and that's why you're coming in with an apology. But for others of you, like I said, it could just be something else going on in your lives, pulled you away from the connection, but you might feel like, okay, maybe I didn't do the best job explaining this to this person, right? So that could be why you might be coming forward with an apology. But hopefully it resonates with you. And lastly, we'll pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck here. Same situation as far as I pre-shuffled this deck as well, but here I'm just looking for one card with general advice to wrap the reading up with. And that doesn't want to go back in the deck, so let's see what you guys got. Okay, we have Thinker, There's the artwork, and the number is 44. So even before I read that message again, that makes me think more of the person on this side, because like I said, it seems like they take a really long time to process things before they take action. But let's see what it says. Okay, the relationship message says, love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good to have things in common other than desire. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. If there is enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work. And should others tell you who they are, take them at their word. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy. No matter what, in this case, the facts are the facts. So yeah, that was an interesting message there. Like I said, it does seem like the feelings are genuine between the two of you. It just seems like it takes a while for this person at the very least to process them. Like I said, it looks like you guys were going through something as well. But yeah, the whole thing about desire, I feel like that's saying that maybe in the past you guys definitely felt that pull immediately. But it does seem like there's some substance involved in the connection too. But like I said, it just seems like this person takes a while to process those things. So, hope that resonated with you guys. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.